In this lecture, we will study about early civilizations of the world. Okay, आप लोगों ने क्रूड्स जो फिल्म है कार्टून मूवी बड़ी फेमस कार्टून मूवी है वो देखी होगी. So before talking about this so-called deep content about civilizations, first I would like to punch upon why the term settlement appeared. So initially, people were living a very nomadic life. Okay, उनके बस यही शौक, उनको खाना मिल जाए, एक वक्त का 2 वक्त का खाना मिल जाए. केव में रहते थे एंड दे हैव नथिंग मोर टू डू बियॉन्ड दैट. दे वर लीडिंग अ nomadic life in short. But then eventually they realized that when agriculture came, जब पहली बार बीज जो गिरा था, देयर वर डिफरेंट स्टोन एजेस. सो जो मिडिल स्टोन एज है, तो मिडिल स्टोन एज में द एग्रीकल्चर स्टार्टेड टू ग्रो. सो उसको करने के लिए वो डोमेस्टिक एनिमल्स भी रखते थे. So domestication of animals and agriculture that made them to settle. Okay. Then comes the word shelter with the settlement. कि भाई रहना कहाँ है, कि बचाव भी हो सके जानवरों से, और धूप छाँव बरसात ये जो भी एक्सट्रीम है क्लाइमेट के उनसे बच सकें. देन पानी वॉज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर. जितने भी मेजर सिविलाइजेशन से आप पाएंगे कि उनके पास पानी है. एंड इवेंचुअली प्लेन लैंड दैट द थिंग्स हिल्स पे रहना comparatively were difficult, and plains पे that was easy. So this makes me to bring these things. So first is shelter. 3 basic points that enlisted. First is shelter, then second is flowing water. अच्छा, flowing water की एक चीज़ और थी, it helped in communication, it helped in their navigable communications, and also they act as a natural port, and they also provided security for the town. So this is important. And lastly, like I said, agriculture. Now I'll quickly jump to the Sumerian civilization. Different types of civilizations I would like to highlight upon what we are going to discuss. So firstly is Sumerian civilization. Then comes the Egyptian civilization, which is more or less like a Sumerian civilization, and Greek civilization. Then Roman cities appeared, in which the concept of in Greek civilization the concept of marketplace, agora came. They were and the Roman topography wise they were same. You can find the more or less the architecture is very confusing. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं जो डोरिस और जो कॉन्टिनेंट जो उनके कॉलम्स हैं, दो दे आर डिफरेंट कॉलम्स, बट द आइडिया और the concept is more or less the same. Okay. They were dedicated to God. So 3 places were provided, the one for God, one for the administration, and one for the people, the dwellings. In Sumerian and Egyptian civilization, what the idea was, जो था कि उसमें ये था कि किंग ही अपने आप को भगवान मानते थे. तो जैसे आप पिरामिड्स भी देखेंगे तो ईच पिरामिड वॉज डेडिकेटेड टू द वन किंग ऑफ दैट टाइम. That act as a tomb of the pyramid act as a tomb, and in the memory, like जैसे ताज महल है, तो that is a tomb basically. It's not a महल, but same way the pyramid that comes in 7 wonders of the world is actually a tomb. So surprisingly, we are building like in terms of structure and everything. So king used to invest a lot upon after his death also. So वो अपने जन्म से ही उसको बनवाने में लग जाता था उस पिरामिड को. Then Greek and Roman city actually favored God, not in terms of figure like a king figure, but actually they devoted a temple called Acropolis to God. And Romans were slightly more advanced than Greek. They were technically more advanced than Greek. Then comes the medieval cities, and the changed in medieval cities. They built their planning in such a way where they gave emphasis on mass. In Renaissance period, they gave emphasis to space, and in Baroque style, they gave emphasis to both mass and space. So this is a key common difference. So keep this thing in mind, and keep remember the sequence. Okay. So in order to connect कि आपके पास क्वेश्चन किस तरीके का आता है. So first is Sumerian civilization. Sumerian civilization is a part of Mesopotamian culture only, and famous cities like Babylon, Hanging Garden सुना होगा Babylon में, that is in Ur. So Sumerian is a part of Mesopotamian culture, and आप इसमें देखेंगे कि the city is basically protective and compact in form. The buildings are developed horizontally because of the climate, and the houses are made of the timber. And there were ziggurats that was 8 stories high. And cities flourished from 12,000 BC to 3000 BC. Like you can see the settlement, the way it is. First, it is very compact. Secondly, it is horizontally developed. There is no their will. It is the need that they have to do it to build and there were no drainage pattern. Also, there were unpaved lanes, organically developed. In short, then comes the Egypt. आपने द ममी मूवीज़ सुने होंगे. एक्चुअली मैं मूवीज़ का नाम इसलिए ले रही हूँ सो दैट यू कैन ईजिली रिलेट, एंड आपके सामने वो मूवी एकदम चल के आ जाए. तो उसमें ये था कि द किंग एंड द क्वीन हैज़ द अथॉरिटी एंड मोर पावर. देयर वाज नो गॉड लाइक फिगर इन दैट. रेयरली 1 or 2 फिक्शनल कैरेक्टर्स हैव, बट बेसिकली जो मैं बता रही थी कि जो इजिप्शियन और इसमें सिमिलैरिटी ये है कि जिग्रिट्स थे. पिरामिड्स सुमेरियंस में नहीं थे, बट जिग्रिट्स एंड आर देयर इन बोथ. किंग एक्ट एज अथॉरिटी, एंड देयर इज नो देयर इज दैट टाइम देयर इज नो नेशनैलिटी आई डोंट नो फीलिंग ये. और उस वक्त इतना लड़ाई लाइक एम्पायर के लिए लड़ाई भी शुरू नहीं हुई थी. कुछ सेटलमेंट स्टार्ट हुए थे, वो बस अपने स्लेव्स होते थे. किंग होता था, प्रीस्ट का कॉन्सेप्ट भी नहीं था. किंग एंड स्लेव्स एंड इट्स हायरार्की. सो दिस इज हाउ दे फंक्शन. एंड इवेंचुअली उनके लिए जो पावर्स थी वो उनकी खुद की थी. तो हम आर्किटेक्चर वाइज बात करेंगे कि जो सिटी थी, बिकॉज ऑफ द रिवर नाइल इट हैज़ एक्सपेंडेड ओनली ऑन वन साइड, एंड द टाउन फॉर स्लेव्स एंड आर्टिसंस आर लाइक आई हैव टोल्ड यू कि स्लेव्स, आर्टिसंस एंड किंग्स. तो स्लेव्स और आर्टिसंस होते थे, दे आर बिजी मेकिंग पिरामिड्स. उनका एक ही काम होता था कि पिरामिड्स हमें बनाना है. सेल्स जो होते थे, ईच हाउस इज कॉल्ड अ सेल विच हैज़ अ कॉमन कोर्टयार्ड इन बिटवीन, एंड दे आर मेड ऑफ सनड्राइड ब्रिक्स. तो सुमेरियन और इजिप्शियन में क्या डिफरेंस है जिसमें आपको कनेक्ट करती जा रही हूँ. सुमेरियन इज बेसिकली मेड ऑफ टिम्बर. Timber was predominantly used, and here by Egypt they used the sun-dried bricks, and there were narrow lanes which served as open drains and walkways, and malgaf. So there's a very interesting device called malgaf. It is a wind catcher in simple terms if I say, and this is very important in terms of exam. Malgaf, it is also known as badgar in Iran. Wind catcher आपको पता ही होगा कि wind catcher it takes hot air and it brings down it cools down and goes down and fills the atmosphere with its cool breeze, and again it rises when it comes in contact with hot air and then eventually the same cycle happens. ग्रीक सिटीज़. सो ग्रीक सिटीज़ में आपको बताया कि देर आर 3 पार्ट्स, वन फॉर गॉड्स, वन फॉर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड अदर फॉर द dwelling houses. So the temples are built upon acropolis, and there are no drainage and sanitation system. Water was got from local wells. The waste were disposed of on the streets. There were no place, even the public buildings were less apart from the temples, and a common assembly place known as phoenix and an irregularly marketplace called agora. So agora is important. Agora is a marketplace in Greek. Hippodamus was the earlier father of town planning. It is, if someone asks you who's the father of town planning, then that is Hippodamus. He has applied the concept of gridiron pattern in Greece, and the topography in Greece is uneven. So the gridiron pattern has been applied only in the lowermost region, where there is dwellings, and then upper elevation forms the administration, and highermost part is dedicated to God. Like in Hindu temples में भी ऐसे ही होता है ना कि there are many steps which lead to the temple, main गर्भगृह, because the plinth level is high. So in Hindu mythology also, in any form of mythology, reaching God is reaching salvation, and that reaching salvation, attaining salvation is not that easy. So it played that part of building in a higher area. And agora, again, marketplaces are situated in center and 5% of the city, and dimensions are nearly 1/5 of the width and breadth of the whole town. Then Prytaneum is a council chamber. Then Roman cities, it flourished from 6th century BC to 5th century AD. Then towns are divided into 2 crossroads. Decumus is running east and west, and Cardo is running north and south. So the main road running north and south is called Cardo Maximus. This system of road layout is known as century system. So Decumus and Cardo, so this is a gridiron pattern. जो परपेंडिकुलर फॉर्म हो रहा है उसके बीच में, उसके सेंटर में फोरम इज डेवलप्ड. कलोनिया आर द हाई रैंकिंग सिटीज, एंड अपोडिया आर कॉल्ड द टाउन्स which were conquered from others, and castrum are the military camp towns. medieval cities में आपको मैं बता देती हूँ कि द इम्पॉर्टेंट इज gardens, fountains and topiary. Separate Muslim towns were coming up, and they characterized these 3 features. First, so gardens and fountains you all know. Topiary is very important. It is a feature in landscape where the design cutting of shrubs and bushes in different like in animal form, maybe it's elephant, bug, red bug, or anything which is designed or cutted, and it is called topiary. And then like now feudal system of government has developed. There was insecurity of life which lead to importance of religion by this time, and the monasteries, they served as a refuge, and church strengthened their position naturally. So the cities, firstly, they were on irregular terrains and for security purposes. Because in medieval cities, Muslim culture has developed. The Muslim religion started spreading all over Europe and Africa. So challenging Christianity. And Muslim is invading it. So naturally there is hustle between different religion. So there is insecurity. So the cities are founded on irregular terrains, and they were buildings are अब naturally अब terrains सिक्योरिटी की बात है तो बिल्डिंग्स आपस में पास कनेक्टेड होती थी, and there were narrow streets which lead to the conservation of privacy. So in terms of functional character in both form and location. Medieval cities are also they are also they need some kind of thermal insulation, though that cold they comes in colder region. So in terms of the need, because of the security, that the unrestlessness because of the Muslim invasion has been coming up, so they built in a such a way. Then institutions, then uh, monasteries and guilds, there were guilds joined hands together, they created trained personnel in the field of law, medicine, arts. Then medieval cities, like आप देख सकते हैं, there are main crossroads, informal irregular streets हैं, और church market, because it is important, so it is in center. और आपको अगर मैं नाम बताऊं medieval cities के, तो there are new towns were coming up. So there are Versailles in France, Canberra in Australia, Washington DC in USA, and major parts of London and UK was designed by Christopher Wren. Neoclassic or Renaissance period, it started in mid 14th century and it lasted 17th century. Now in Renaissance period, modernity came because of the various invention. Industrial revolution हो चुका था, इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन की वजह से प्रिंटिंग प्रेस आ गई थी, तो इन अ वे हैंड मशीन्स, दे डिवाइज डिफरेंट machines to give alternative to hand work. And mainly two types of manifestations are noticed in this period. First is new towns were found. They're like Versailles in France, Canberra in Australia, and Washington DC in USA, and in major parts of London, UK. And in old medieval towns that existed, they developed designing public congregation spaces like squares, piazzas, and around religious buildings. So दो जो डिफरेंट प्याजाज हैं जो ये डेवलप हुए थे, वो बेसिकली रेनेसा पीरियड में हुए थे. Piazza, some are famous like Piazza of St. Mark's, Venice, St. Peter's, Del Popolo, and Des Victorious. Then in Baroque city, excellent system of planning was developed. Lorenzo Bernini during the Renaissance period. So Lorenzo Bernini ने एक्सेल प्लानिंग, एवेन्यूज, इन सब की शुरुआत की थी. एंड बुलेवर्ड एंड बिल्डिंग बायलॉज वर इंट्रोड्यूस्ड in this period. Avenues, like the concepts of urban design, in short, I would say, has appeared. Like अब तक हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, in medieval I was saying that mass की बात हो रही थी कि Muslim, slowly Muslim have like come in between. They were propagating their religion, so church played an important role. They were just focusing on the security and building closed mass. And in Renaissance, they gave importance to space. Piazzas were designed, right? Their piazzas are quite wide and huge, and it's a space basically. If you can just Google and type piazza, you can see wide space with absolutely no building around. There is surrounded by buildings. Actually, the space is surrounded by building. So and in Baroque, both mass and space were given importance. So importance of avenue, importance of fountain, axis, geometry, this was important. If you I hope you will be surprised that Schönbrunn Palace was in Germany. So there were the sides of the trees were chopped off. Okay, both sides were chopped off along the road to achieve the axis of the design. बीच में जो जैसे आपको दिख रहा है कि हिंड्रेंस आ रहा था, दिस इज़ द आर्च ऑफ ट्राइम. सपोज दिस इज़ अ शोनबर्न पैलेस और यहाँ पे ट्रीज हैं, तो दीज ट्रीज वर चॉप्ड ऑफ. एंड ये जो वाइट कलर की बिल्डिंग आपको दिख रही है, दिस इज़ ऑल्सो फेमस, आई वुड से, प्याजा. and what is it is actually. Please write in the comment section and tell me if you know the answer. Thank you. For now, this is the only information you need for about the early civilizations. Later I will come up with more videos. Thank you.